Welcome to the main event. This is True Ring News Network, your ringside access to WWE news and drama. Subscribe, and let's rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, what unfolded on SmackDown this week left the entire WWE universe speechless. For weeks, fans had been buzzing with one burning question: who attacked Jade Cargill? The powerhouse of the women's division had been sidelined after a mysterious backstage incident that left her unable to compete. Theories swirled across social media. Was it jealousy, revenge, or simply an act to make a statement? Everyone had a theory, but no one had the answer. That changed when General Manager Nick Aldis walked down to the ring, microphone in hand, ready to reveal the truth that WWE officials had kept under wraps for weeks. His announcement sent shockwaves through the arena and rewrote the entire story of SmackDown's women's division. The night everything changed. It all began on what seemed like a regular Friday night SmackDown. Jade Cargill, the undeniable rising star of WWE, had just finished an incredible performance that once again reminded everyone why she's one of the most talked-about athletes in the company. But minutes after her victory, chaos broke out backstage. Cameras caught medical personnel rushing to the scene, officials calling for stretchers, and whispers spreading like wildfire. Jade had been found injured, shaken, and clearly targeted. No one knew who was behind it, and WWE refused to release any details. The incident cast a shadow over the entire locker room. Friendships turned into suspicion, and every superstar suddenly had a theory. It wasn't just about one attack. It was about the feeling that something deeper was happening behind the curtain. The footage that changed everything. Weeks later, with the rumors reaching a boiling point, SmackDown delivered a moment no one will forget. As the crowd roared during the show's final segment, Nick Aldis interrupted with a grave expression. He took a deep breath and said the words that froze the arena. "I've seen the footage, and I know exactly who attacked Jade Cargill." The tension was electric. Fans leaned in, expecting a twist, but never the one that came next. The Titantron flickered to life, and what played out left the audience gasping in disbelief. The attacker wasn't a masked newcomer or a hired gun. It was Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, the very woman fans had come to see as a hero. Bianca Belair, from hero to headline. The revelation sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Bianca Belair, a symbol of strength, class, and resilience, was caught on camera in a moment that defied everything fans believed about her. The footage showed Bianca in the backstage area, watching as Jade packed up after her match. Then came the confrontation. Tense words, a heated argument, and an unexpected shove that spiraled out of control. What mattered wasn't the physical act itself. It was the intention, the emotion behind it. It wasn't just rivalry, it was personal. Bianca didn't look triumphant. She looked conflicted, almost hurt. And when she walked away, the silence said more than any words could. Jade Cargill's road to recovery. Since the incident, Jade has kept a low profile. Her representatives have confirmed that she's focusing on recovery, both mentally and physically, while remaining optimistic about returning soon. Those who know Jade describe her as one of the most disciplined and determined athletes in the business. A woman who thrives when faced with challenges. She's been spotted training lightly, attending meetings with WWE's medical team, and promising that she'll come back stronger and smarter. What makes her story compelling isn't just her strength, but her composure. Instead of firing back on social media or demanding revenge, Jade has chosen silence, a silence that, in its own way, speaks volumes. Her eventual return isn't just a comeback, it's shaping up to be a statement about resilience and dignity. The fallout for Bianca Belair. Meanwhile, Bianca's world has turned upside down. Once universally admired, she now faces questions that even she hasn't publicly answered. Her social media presence has gone quiet, her expressions backstage described as remorseful. not defiant. Some believe she's struggling with guilt. Others think she's preparing to own her decision in the ring. WWE officials, according to insiders, are walking a fine line, balancing Bianca's accountability with the understanding that her story is far from over. Whether she apologizes, explains, or doubles down, one thing is certain. Her character and reputation will never be viewed the same way again. This isn't the fall of Bianca Belair. It might just be her most complex evolution yet. A division forever changed. With Jade sidelined and Bianca under scrutiny, the women's division stands at a crossroads. Opportunities are opening for others to step into the spotlight. Superstars like Bayley, Io Sky, and Shotzi are already positioning themselves for new storylines, while younger talent senses an opening to prove themselves. Yet, the shadow of this incident looms large. It's not just about titles. It's about trust, image, and leadership. Who can the fans rally behind when heroes and villains trade places overnight? SmackDown's locker room has never felt more unpredictable, and that's exactly what makes this moment so compelling. The emotional core of the story. What makes this story resonate isn't just the spectacle, it's the humanity behind it. Fans often see superstars as larger than life, but behind every persona is a real person dealing with the same emotions we all do: pride, fear, insecurity, and regret. Bianca and Jade embody the struggle between excellence and expectation, between confidence and comparison. They remind us that even the strongest competitors are vulnerable. This is why WWE storytelling works at its best. It holds up a mirror to our own flaws, triumphs, and choices. Whether you side with Bianca, Jade, or neither, you can't deny the emotional depth this saga has brought back to women's wrestling. What happens next? Now that the truth is out, the future feels wide open. Will Bianca issue a public apology? Will Jade return to confront her face-to-face? Could this be leading to a redemption arc? Or an all-out rivalry that defines the next chapter of SmackDown? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes WWE so magnetic. Fans aren't just watching a show, they're watching human stories unfold in real time. Whatever happens next, it's clear that the women's division will never be the same. This isn't just about revenge or redemption, it's about identity, power, and the cost of ambition. The story. Behind the story. Behind all the headlines, there's another truth worth remembering. Moments like this remind us why we love wrestling. It's unpredictable, emotional, and deeply human. One night, a hero can fall. The next, a rival can rise. But through it all, the passion of the WWE universe never wavers. Fans are debating, speculating, creating theories, and waiting for the next big moment. Whether you see Bianca's act as unforgivable or understandable, one thing's for sure. It has reignited interest in the women's division in a way few storylines ever have. Final thoughts. And so, we reach the question that still lingers. Where do these two women go from here? Jade Cargill's resilience and Bianca Belair's conflicted choices have set the stage for one of the most emotionally charged rivalries in modern WWE history. Redemption, revenge, respect. Any of these could define what comes next. Fans will be watching every episode, every backstage segment, every promo, waiting for the moment when these two paths cross again. Because when they do, it won't just be a match, it'll be a reckoning,